Why, hello there. It's me again. So, yeah, I don't know why, but I always think about making a video when I'm cooking. Yeah, I got it a little bit overly seared on one side, but I don't mind that. Actually, it's a nice change sometimes. It burns a little bit on one side. But I have never said I was a perfect cook. If I did, I'd be lying. Anyway, yeah, I had a lot of questions, specifically from one person though. But well, I've been thinking about making a video to kind of explain my health issues and stuff, and what led me to going carnivore, and how I got so much better. But man, the story is so long, I don't want to make a 2-hour long video. So maybe I'll do it in pieces. I don't know. Let's start out. I was a normal kid from the, well, I was born in '68, but I'd say from the '80s. I was pretty thin, you know. In the '70s and '80s, you went to school and there was usually one fat kid in your entire grade. Not just a class, but in your entire grade. Most people knew one fat kid. And what that was all about, I don't know, but that's how it was. I grew up pretty normal. Loved to ride my bicycle, and I loved to walk, especially out in the woods, on the hills and stuff. In Ohio here, it's pretty nice. In the wintertime, I loved to play, what was that called, King of the Mountain or whatever, on the big snow banks and drifts and stuff. You know, that was pretty normal back then. We didn't have cell phones and video games to play with, you know. And, well, my steak's done. I don't want to burn it on the other side, too. So I got to make this quick. Anyway, I was pretty normal clear up to, I'd guess about the age of 30, 35. That's when I started getting fat. But, basically, what had happened was I worked my buns off for a specific kind of job that I wanted really bad since I was little. I mean, like 12 years old. And in order to get that job, you had to work, and I mean work hard. Some people luck into it, you know, but I wasn't one of those people. I didn't know people. There was just no way for me to luck into this certain job. I had to work my way into it. And if you worked your way into it, you're talking about basically slave labor for years and years. Working so hard, barely making anything. But I don't want to keep going on about that, but that's how it was. And I was thin, and it was fine. But when I got the job, it's a lot of sitting and in an air-conditioned environment, you know, heated in the winter and air-conditioned in the summer, and a lot of really, really late nights, working all night and going home in the morning. And I'll tell you what, I loved the job, I really did, but it ended up, I think that was one of the first things that happened to me that kind of made my health start going downhill. That was 20 years ago when I was 35. But there's the start of the story. I don't want to burn my steak, so I'm going to cut it off at that. Maybe I'll redo this video. Maybe I won't. You know how I am. I'm not real super into doing videos. I think I ought to put it out there. You know, the kind of things that are going on in my life, because, you know, it saved me. What I'm doing completely saved me. So maybe if you got these same problems, you want to think about doing something drastic yourself. Anyway, have a good one. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.